Hello everyone, my name is Mike, and this is TheBoredCyborg. That was my auctioneer. Welcome back to yet another episode. Today I want to do a little, short, succinct movie talk. It's a topic that I've talked about in the comments, actually, with a bunch of people that have watched my videos before. I've talked about it. It's something that I wanted to come in and just kind of spend a few minutes talking about today. And that topic is how I choose a movie to watch. So, my goal in life is to watch a film every day. At 33 years old, working multiple jobs, over 40 hours a week, and doing a YouTube channel, that is nearly impossible these days, but I still set it as a goal. With that said, a bunch of people have asked what my process is with choosing a movie to watch. Now, it's kind of funny, because some nights, man, I am sitting there for 20 minutes trying to decide what to watch. Some nights more. I'm not gonna lie. Some nights a half hour. And so this is the way I kind of view it. Every night, when I'm in the mood to watch a movie, when I have time to watch a movie, there is a movie in my collection that is meant to be watched. Now, I don't mean this in any woo-woo kind of way. I mean that I have a very specific mood. There's a reason I have thousands and thousands of movies. It allows me to have specific moods. So if I want an early 90s horror slasher, let's say, early 90s slasher, sometimes I even get crazy with like actual years, but usually an era, like early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, I'm able to differentiate in my mind. And so that's usually how I choose a movie. So I'll be like, all right, I'm in the mood for a movie, and it'll start like cataloging in my mind. I'm like, all right, crime. Let's say I'm kind of feeling like 70s crime tonight. And then I will look in my crime areas, which I have here on DVD and my Blu-rays, and just scour the shelves, just scan the shelves. And I will do that until something strikes me. Now, sometimes I will pick up a movie and be like, yes, this is it. All right, we're watching, Freebie and the Bean tonight. 70s crime comedy. Freebie and the Bean is what we're watching tonight. I'll get into my room, I'll plop it in, I'll be like, all right, Freebie and the Bean. The credits will start rolling, I'll be like, I'm not feeling this, actually. Not because I'm not feeling the movie, just because I was erroneous in my decision that that's what I was in the mood for. This is the problem. Luxury breeds paralysis. Freedom breeds paralysis. To have all this choice is unnatural, and so it forces me into a mode where I just freeze up, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, and I waste all this time. I've gotten better with it over the years. And at this point, these days, I'm just going with this. You know, it's just like, I don't have time to sit around. But when I do have time, I like to really catalog through my mind and figure out exactly what I'm in the mood for. So sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll put in a movie, take it out, put in another one. That happens all the time, to be quite honest with you. But sometimes if I'm just in a general horror mood or a general action mood, that's the beauty of having all of my movies, not all of them. I have a bunch in the closet that I need to build new shelves for, to be honest. But that's one of the benefits of having your movies by genre. I also have them alphabetized, but by genre makes it so easy. Like, the one thing that I know for sure is when I'm in the mood for a certain genre, certain type of film. So if I'm in the mood for a horror film, I've got 1,000 horror movies right there that I could just scan and just enjoy like I'm at the video store and pick one out and see what it's all about. So that's really my movie selection process. It's kind of chaotic. It's not very organized. That's kind of my life in a nutshell. It just kind of is what it is. But I usually do home in on a specific genre, and that makes it a lot easier for me to pick something. And sometimes I'll relegate it to a decade. That also makes it a little bit easier. But I also don't like putting myself in a box like that. If I see something outside of that realm that kind of piques my interest, I'm like, okay, that's the beauty. Randomness. These are infinite worlds. I've talked about it. Everything behind me, everything in my Blu-ray collection, just infinite worlds, and you never know what you're getting into if you haven't seen the film already, obviously. And about half of the movies that I have in my collection, I would wager I have yet to see. And that's by design. That's on purpose, because I want to have that intrigue, that wonder. I also want to own all the films that I love, but I want to have that intrigue of the unknown, you know. So that is sort of my movie selection process. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to know what your movie selection process looks like. I'm sure it's going to be really interesting reading all of your answers because I'm sure everybody does it in a very different way, us cinephiles here. So feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below, so feel free to check those out if you so please. It's much appreciated, any support, so thank you so much. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. BoredCyborg is out. I'm gonna do the Rizzy Rosie Roll.